Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome, my lovely yogis. Welcome, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to Erky Yoga Live Love Laugh. I'm Erky, your hostess with the stream hostess. Welcome back. So you guys can see me. There's for decent lighting. I think I might get some lights. I think it's about time. What do you think? Add it to my bill. Add it to my full bill. All right, my beautiful yogis, welcome back. On today's practice, I think we're going neck and shoulder. So do a little bit back to stretching today, especially for problems in that area. Make sure everything's set up appropriately. Make sure everything's muted in the background so it won't be too crazy for you. Yep. Uh, Neck and shoulders. All right. So sitting in crisscross applesauce motion here. A little bit of light, a little bit of light. Crazy in the back of vision. Did I not? I'm sitting crisscross applesauce, sitting on my sit bones here. So as we're doing neck and shoulders and stuff, and just pretty much the upper body stretching, they focusing on that. And let's see, when I'm sitting this way, make sure you make it out on purpose. What I mean is sitting in a position, really not hunching over, because that can bring stuff on your back. Hunching in, because sometimes we have a tendency to hunch. But purposely open up our shoulders, bringing our vertebra upright, having our vertebra stacked, having our spine stacked on top of each other, our vertebra, and getting that correct posture. When you are sitting up straight, correct, like this, it actually helps with your posture when you're doing things in life. Walking, talking, sitting, like sitting upright in this correct position, sitting actually on your sit bone, actually using that, having your sit bones, having the back muscles across your tailbone, sitting down, and you're tilting your hips up, your vertebra correctly, feeling strength right now in our core and our shoulders, round them back, and actually upright in our life, which is wonderful. So we're going to go ahead and roll our necks here, going from the right to the left here. Just breathing, bring that lovely Ujjayi breath into our body. Inhaling and exhaling from our belly. Belly breath. And just rolling our neck. Let's roll it in the opposite direction. Taking ourselves together. Taking our tongue. Go ahead, turn your head to the left side. Everything from the right. Sending it all the way down to the ground to the point from the crown of our head down to our tailbone. Now switch first to the right, and stretch everything on your left, on your left. So turn your hands both that direction, having from our crown of our head all the way down to our tailbone. Holding it here, breathing attention to our stretch. Then bring it neutral. Back to face. How beautiful people. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting. Thank you for 150 subscribers. I cannot believe it. Last month I got an increase of subscribers. So thank you so much. 150 in the house. Hopefully by the end of 2024 we can get to 200. We can do it. We're a nation. A yogi beautiful nation. So we're gonna take our chin, hug it into our chest here. Right now this time I'm gonna align to around the back. Here and we're stretching the back part of our neck, stretching our C1 and our right here. Just getting that lovely stretch in. And just we're bringing our belly in and tucking our head, kind of like we're in a cat position where we're sucking everything and bringing everything in. So we're just stretching that C1, C2 here, all the way back to the top of the vertebrae. So we're stretching those muscles and that part of our vertebra there. And we're going to change direction, bringing our forehead up to the sky. Bring our chin, lift our chin up, stretching everything here in the front. And we're, decompressing the back of our spine here, just elevating our throat chakra here. Oh, just elevate that. And just if you want to, you can do a nice little rub down. So we're stretching, decompressing, stretching in the front here. Our neck, different direction. So bringing both hands up to the sky, taking that left hand, bring it to your right knee, taking that right hand behind you, stretching from our shoulder, although from our fingertips all the way down to our tailbone, stretching this part of our shoulder here, upward our arms, top part of our arms here, totally looking. Inhale, hands up, exhale, switch, taking arms in right hand, left hand behind, stretching our body to the left, looking towards the left, stretching everything. Bringing both hands up, bringing both hands down to the side. So we're going to go get into it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, girl. And bring our knees the same size as a yoga mat. Sitting on my tailbone and gently bringing our body down to the ground. Forehead down to the ground. Forehead down to the ground. Extending our hands out doing the active child's pose. And what I mean by one of my lovely students asking, what does the active child's pose really mean? So let me explain it. So active child's pose means when you have your fingertips digging into the ground and you're lifting your elbows off the ground. You're resting them, but lifting them up, getting a stretch from your fingertips all the way to your tailbone. So we're stretching our shoulders this way, stretching everything in the front part of our body. And the forehead is resting on the ground, but the rest of our body is active. Our arms are actually active in this movement. And just breathe. Inhaling, exhaling from your belly, using that lovely Ujjayi breath, my favorite breath from yoga. Just breathing into our nose and bring it into our belly, and then exhaling all the lovely air out from our belly. We're going to walk both hands to the left. So take your left hand to the left corner, take the right hand on top of the left. It's just isolating, stretching everything on your right side here. With the right hand on top of your left hand. Then we're going from the fingertips all the way down to our tailbone on the side, and our right side is stretching. Walk our hands all the way back to the center. Walk our right hand over to our right side of our body. Taking our left hand on top of the right. Stretching everything from our fingertips all the way down to our tailbone to the left side here. Just breathe. Coming up everything. And gently bring both hands into the center so you can get further along. Stretching, making your active child's pose. And then gently bring yourself all into your hands and knees. So let's make sure our knees are underneath our hips. Our hands are underneath our shoulders. Holding here. Doing a couple of cat cows, so we're going to drop our belly. We're going to tailbone up to the sky, dropping our belly, and bringing our forehead up to the sky for cow pose. Then you want to exhale, switching direction, sucking your butt and sucking your butt in and bringing your belly in and tucking your chest for cat pose. Go ahead, switching. Inhale for cow. Exhale, rounding for cat. Go ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Go at your own breath pace, taking your time. Breathing in and out for your mouth and nose. Warming up that spine. Running out those shoulders. And this time, we're going to hold our cat pose. So we're going to really push into the mat and just round our back here and really focus on pushing the ground away and just lifting up our shoulders. So we're using force, using gravity and using our body weight to push down as gravity is pushing it back up to us. We're really elevating our shoulders and really getting a little round in our shoulders here. Good. Deep stretch in our clavicle muscles here. As you have your chin tucked into your chest. Holding it here. Go ahead, drop it down your belly. Go to a neutral tabletop position. And we're going to take our palms and turn their fingertips towards our knees and just stretching out our wrists here. They are parts of our top half of our body, our shoulders, our fingers. Sometimes certain muscles can be tight that can create tension in our neck. We might have fingers that are tight or shoulders that are too tight or a wrist. Everything is connected. Just having your fingertips turn to your knees, just holding here, stretching out, and making sure your head is nice and neutral. Having your gaze looking down to the ground, having your spine just neutral here in tabletop position as you stretch out. And go ahead, bring it back, sitting on your bum, or you can sit all the way down to the ground if this is uncomfortable for you. If you would like to try hero's pose, you could also take a block and sit on it. You can sit on your knees. If it's a little bit too much, you can also still take a blanket. We got a lot of modifications up in this bad boy. Got myself doing the modifications. Well, that's another way. So we're sitting on blocks. You can actually sit on 2 or 1 or 3. If you have 2 blocks, you can sit in the middle, put your knees underneath the mat, and here you go. Modify hero's pose. See? Boom. But if you're able to, you got the space. Go ahead, take advantage of the beautiful shape that you are in. And hold it here for a second. My knees together. Sitting, making sure my tailbones onto the ground, my spine's elongated, palms to the side of my body on the left and right side here. And holding it here, or you can place your palms on your thighs. Holding it here, really just breathe in. I got white sage going in through the background. Now delicioso, that's cleansing my ear, my face, and my practice. I love to have some sage going on. Or lavender, or whatever, or dragon's blood. I like to smell dragon blood too. For my practice. Go back to our hands and knees. Let's do a little flow. We're going to inhale our head up for cat. Exhale, round our body for cat. Inhale, bring our head up for cat. Exhale, tuck toes together. Open up your knees, push all the way back to cow pose. Bring it back on up. Get back on up for cow. Exhale, round our back for cat. Inhale for cow. Toes tucked together, touching together, knees same size as mat. Up and down. 2 cow pose. Bring it back on up. Inhale. Up for cow. Exhale, round it back for cat. Rock your belly. Inhale up. Cow. Exhale. And all the way back down. Cow pose. 2 more times. Inhale, head up for cow. Exhale, round that body for cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, push all the way back. One more time. Inhale, head up for cat. Exhale, round it back. Inhale, head up. Exhale, run it all the way back, pushing all the way back to cow pose. Go ahead, bring your elbows close to your knees. Fist on top of fist, forehead on top of the ground here. In a restorative cow pose. Just breathe. We're gonna unball our fists up, bringing our bring our fingertips out onto the mat. This time we're gonna stretch out your left hand, bend at your elbow, and place your forehead onto your right. Here, just isolating, stretching out the left hand. You can have it straight, or you can do a bind and bring the hand behind you. stretching out a different side of your body. So whatever you like to do, go ahead, take care of that, and make sure you have your head turned to the left. Get your arms straight in like an active. And go ahead if you unbind or unstretch. Bring them both elbows back to the knees. Fold your left hand to your body here, kind of like a pillow for your head. Taking that right hand straight in. Turn your body to the left and look underneath your armpit. If you want more space, to take your right hand behind you and do a bind. Open up your shoulders a different way here. So whatever's comfortable, listen to your body, making sure your feet keep resting on your hand. Like a little fellow. And looking at the direction as your arm to the right. Go ahead, unbind, unstretch, stretch both those arms. Drop those elbows to the ground. Gently roll yourself up one vertebra at a time. Bring up both palms underneath you. We're going to go into puppy pose. A nice deep stretch of your shoulders. It is. So we're going to be on our knees, taking our hands out in front of us, extending both hands. Go ahead and drop the top half of your body, dropping your head to the ground, having your elbows off the mat here, really stretching in those shoulders. It is a deep stretch. Be mindful and breathe. And just breathe as I exhale. The phone was ringing. Sorry about that. Always call me when I'm always. I could be teaching in the studio and they call me all the time. What are you doing? You know, every Saturday I teach 9:30. Every Saturday. Family calls me all the time. What are you doing? I can't answer. Then call me and call me. You're not answering your phone. Oh, I forgot you teach yoga. Like you've been going through this. I've been teaching yoga there for now 3 years. Going in here. Go ahead, lift on up, bringing those palms back to your body. I'm going to shift my hips forward and drop all the way down to the ground. Belly on the ground, taking your hand, putting your hands onto the ground here, palm on top of palm, and turning my head to the side here, to the right side here, doing crocodile pose here. And just holding it here for a second, just breathing. Just for my breath. Go ahead, change your head to the opposite side here. Go ahead and place them both arms underneath your shoulders, elbows underneath your shoulders, palms out. Just bringing your head up. So a nice little neck stretch here. And this yoga pose that we're doing here, we're doing big toe, elbows close to the chest, next to your chest, elbows and shoulders on top of each other. Hold it in here. And just breathe. Making sure you have your gaze will be at least 45. Next exhale, but actually active. Stretch your throat. Let's do a little lion's breath. So we're going to inhale into our nose and exhale. Stick out your tongue and go. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, stick out your tongue and breathe out. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, stick out your tongue. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your tongue. Or through your mouth. Hold it in here. And let's get a little deeper. So we're going to bring our palms back next to our chest here. And we're going to go from that pose. So going for that pose. I'm going to do a king cobra. If king cobra is not comfortable for you, you can do a baby cobra where you just lift up a little bit. The king cobra is really pushing down to the ground, lifting up really, using your shoulders, stretching out your back, shoulders, really important. As they approach the back, really reach it, lifting up. If it's too much, you can drop down to baby cobra or to king cobra. Really stretch, and then push all the way back to out. From here, we're going to go and thread our needle. So I'm going to go onto my hand, take my right hand up to the sky, all right, up to the sky, take it underneath my left and turn my body to the left, stretching out my shoulders, my clavicle, deep stretch here, shoulder stretch, having my head turned to the left, using my left fingertips as a tripod, holding my body up, making sure you're not least levels we're trying to be. Just breathe. Stretching every shoulder. Go ahead and unstretch. Unstretch yourself. Then we're going to go back onto hands and knees. Taking a lovely left hand up to the sky, put it underneath. Turn our body to the right using your right fingertips as tripod. Keep your hips as level as fast as able to. Just breathe in into your space. Go ahead and lift on up and twist. Bring our hand to the side of us. We're going to drop our head down to the ground. We're going to do rabbit pose. Head down to the ground, feel the crown of your head, bring your palms behind the palm face up. And we're just stretching out the back of our neck. Be mindful, don't move your head around from the top of your head. Don't really rush the head, but use your body. Just looking around back and forth. So stretching out the neck, your 5, 6, 3, bring both hands and head lift on up. Gently bring your gaze on up and down. Relax here. We're going to do Fallen Angel. Now this is a intense pose, so I'm going to offer you our modification. So, modification. So in this pose, we're going to a little bit more space. Stuff out. Go ahead. Knock everything over. Go ahead, drop it down to your belly. So we're going to bring our hands out to a lovely letter C. So in this pose, we are definitely in deep shoulder stretch. So my modification I'm going to offer you, if it's too much to roll over, just gently roll yourself over and just feel where it's comfortable for you. Go where it's comfortable. So when we have our hands down, our forehead to the ground, we're going to roll our body. So we're going to roll our body to the right side. So we're rolling our body and leaving our hands in the letter T. And this might be enough. So this is enough for you. Stay where you are. And to make it not as uncomfortable, bring that left leg in front. Bring your head down to the ground. Bring your palm like in front of you. But we're opening up our shoulders, right? For those of you who would like a little bit more, this the beginner. Just stay in here. That could be enough. You're like, oh my God, it's definitely gonna open your shoulders. For the rest, for some of us who got this space, you want to bring both legs together, zip line together, and just push yourself back. So we're using our left fingertip to roll ourselves up so we're on our shoulders here. We're definitely opening up our shoulders. You can place that top left leg behind you. You can take your other hand and clasp behind and reach if you want to. So go where it's comfortable. This is a very deep, intense shoulder. I mean, you're literally popping, getting deep into those muscles. So for getting deep into those muscles, don't forget to put some water when you need to. And holding it here. And I can't answer my phone. Stop calling me because it will kick me out of screen. So home messed up. Sorry about that. My phone they keep calling me. I'm gonna call my dad back. Drop it down, back onto your belly. Like I said, we'll do the opposite side. So we're rolling onto our hips here, rolling ourselves to the left, hip on hip. If it's too much, you can bring that right leg in front and just stay here. Go where it's comfortable for you. You know, you got a little stretch, but you don't have to do that intense. You know, just working out your shoulders. And if you're able to no more, you can go ahead and turn your body to that way. Like I said, you can clasp your hands together if you're able to. Bring your foot back. You calling me? I'm obviously busy. I can't. Sorry about that. Dang, I can't text you either because I'm in my live. I'm not answering. He gonna see this broadcast too. I'm gonna send it to him too, saying you interrupted. You heard it. Honestly, I can't talk. I'll call you back. Oh, parents, they just don't understand. So, but you just holding in here, open up your shoulders. Woo, deep, intense. Go ahead, drop down into your belly. Bring your hand back into the letter T. Bring both fingertips into the ground, just lifting the top half of your body and the spider pose. Just for a second, because you're probably feeling it. Dropping it down, back to the ground, and go back into child's pose. You're probably feeling it. Make your child's pose restorative. Bring your elbows close to your knees, fist over fist, and bring a forehead onto fist. Just breathe. Sorry about that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Right now, yoga. Go ahead, sit on up, sit onto your sit bones. You had the second respond back. Will kick me off the screen. All right. So have your toes looking up to the sky here, sitting on your sit bone, rolling your shoulders back. If you like, if you want to like straight, sit on your sit bones, whatever comfortable for you. I'm rolling my shoulders back because that last stretch definitely popped everything. Rolling my shoulders forward. Oh my gosh, that's the one. That's the ticker right there. That opens everything, especially you having things in your shoulder. Bring your knuckles together, bring your arms up. You probably can feel a little bit different if you put your arms on the side of your shoulders. Yeah. Before I had this class, I was working out and I was doing arms, upper upper body strength training. So I need this more than anything. I'm just rocking my elbows side to side. Let's take our right hand, bring it forward, bring your fingertips face the ground. Hold it here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Switching hands. And we're right, left fingertips to the ground. Let's have a forward. Rolling our shoulders back, rolling our shoulders forward. Doing stuff like this, even if you're sitting at the desk, just turning your head from side to side and just rotating your neck. That can help relieve some pain. Sometimes when we have pain in the shoulders, because this is tight, this is very tight, and this is sometimes I wear stress here, like I be tight up there. So moving my shoulders, I'm purposely moving them down and just bringing some movement into it definitely can help. And doing some of the poses that we just did can help alleviate some of that. Sometimes you can do that just laying in your bed, just rotating your head and doing the ankle pose that we did. You can do that in your bed because your bed is, nice, soft, and the earth is holding you, so it's very comfortable. So you can be able to do those poses in your bed. So definitely recommend that helps with any pressure in your shoulder. Yeah, that, yeah, yeah. All right, so we're going to take our side yada yada, put on top of the toe, rolling our neck from side to side again. Bringing our hand up to a level letter T, bringing our palms behind us, grasping our hands, and just lifting up our shoulders behind us. We're not able to make it with the other strap and pull it up. You can take a yoga strap, bring it behind you, and your arms up. I think it's do that. There was comfortable. Then my shoulders up. Woo! Bring your hands forward, palms up, palms out, palms facing out, palms clasping back together. So that we arms up, up to the sky, palm face each other, exhale, palm face down, palm press back to each other, palm out, up to the sky, palm forward, palm bring up, side group, palms forward, palm up, palm facing each other, exhale on out, bringing palms up, feet up group, side group. He's looking like girl, please. Go ahead, take him out. And start like how we get in the beginning. My foot another little bit loose. I do. So as well. Turning that hip back to the left. Taking that left hand, grabbing your head, looking down where your armpit is. Stretching the back part. Next, grabbing your head back, actually just placing your head where your head. That's the part. Go ahead and let go. Taking your right into the right. Taking your right palm on your head, looking down towards the armpit. Stretching everything to the back. Letting everything go. Go ahead and rotate yourself, going side to side, rolling over the side, rolling big fluid direction, your shoulders back, bringing up, bringing your chin back, bring your forehead up to the sky, bring both hands up to the sky, palm face to that. Exhale, go for it. Any of us. Really stretching. Okay. Another rolling everything back up. Another beautiful pose. Downward dog. Downward dog is a beautiful pose too. It helps with the shoulders. Open up the shoulders. You're really stretching all the way. And let's do that. That'll be the last pose of the day. Hold your hand. Back to downward facing dog. Push your head up to the sky, really pushing back with your fingertips, really stretching out your shoulders. If it's too much, just go back onto your knees and you can do puppy pose for modification. Dropping your head to your chin, to your chest, sorry. Really stretching, bring it back down to your knees, and we're going to go back to our pose. I'm going to leave you with a nice little meditation today. We're going to sit here for about a minute and just breathe. Having our palms facing up. So open up your fingertips, having your palms facing up to the sky. Pull their shoulders back. Just holding here for a minute. And just breathe. If you just want to lay down, you can. You're welcome to lay down on your back and do Savasana, but I'm going to just leave it here with meditation. So if you don't want to meditate, you want to do Savasana and meditate later, or just, whatever. Go ahead, hold in there for a minute. So I'm going to gently close my eyes. You're able to, you can have your gaze open 45 if you want to keep your eyes open. And we're going to ask Google to be kind and count for a minute for us. Hey, Google, can you set my timer for 1 minute, please? How long? 1 minute. Let's meditate. Sure, 1 minute. We're starting. Okay, Google, stop. Bringing both hands up to the sky, palms facing each other, bringing our hands to our heart center. And we say namaste. Namaste is the East Indian Sanskrit terminology. That means the God of me bows down to the God in you. Thank you so much. We have our palms facing up to receive all the good energy. And then we bring our hands up our center to give us balance through the world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you so much for showing up and joining me in this craziness. What everyone calling me. Always happens, doesn't matter. But take care of yourself and take care of others. If you don't have the energy, how can you help anybody else? So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you and truly love you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, my fellow yogis, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bye. Mwah. As I come up to you. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Afro out. Deuces. Namaste.